Kenneth G. Hasty Raw in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everybody, Kenneth G. Hasty again here, KennethGHasty.com or KennethGHasty@gmail.com if you want to get a hold of me. And today's topic is called, If You Fail to Plan, You Plan to Fail. You know, my dad used to drill that in my head, and I looked it up, and apparently it's more or less attributed to Benjamin Franklin, who I admire, so I'll go with it. So if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. What's that mean? You know, how many salespeople do you know go out and wing it? They just kind of say, well, I'll call some people today, I'll go do this, and I'll make some phone calls, or I'll drive, you know. A lot of people do, especially newer salespeople. They're confident in their abilities, so they go, you know, just out to go wherever they want to go. Problem is that without the systems in place and without planning correctly, they forget. Our brain, at least mine, you know, I'll tend to forget over time. You ever looked at a business card that you brought back from a meeting or a trip and you have no idea who that person is? I have, you know. So you have to put plans in place of how you're going to handle things. Business cards, you know, one good way to remember business cards, of course, is write the name on the back. A lot of cards now you can't do that. You know, right? I met them. I need to get back to them on this. So, you know, you can use something like Cam card or some of the things where you can photograph it and then just have the card show up, make some notes. That's a good way to do it. But let's talk about planning as a salesperson. You go out and you plan your day. So you say, okay, I knew one guy who used to work for me. He was in the Los Angeles area and he lived out in the suburbs. And so he's like, well, I don't even leave to go call on doctors the time we're selling dental implants until, at least like 9 and 10 in the morning because of the traffic. You know, and then I got to get back before like 3:30 because of the traffic. Well, he's planning his day, but my goodness, he's losing a lot of the opportunity to be in people's faces. But, you know, it could work. I mean, he was selling. So if in that case, you want to make phone calls during the rest of the time. Say, hey, I'm going to be out in your neighborhood, you know, I want to stop by, I got something for you, what have you. Use the time, but plan it accordingly. So plan your territory, plan your routing. You know, you can plan to be, you know, where the most people are. You can plan, plan to maximize your time, but plan. Fail to plan, you plan to fail. So speaking of planning, I've got a little link at the bottom of this post you can look at, and it'll give you some 3 things you can do right away, actionable, let's say, items that are kind of part of a marketing plan, but they're actionable, they don't cost you anything, and you can step in right away and boost your business. So you can take a look at that if you'd like. And otherwise, remember, plan your day, plan your week, plan your month, plan your business, and or you're going to plan to fail. All right, everybody. Talk to you next time. Kenneth G. Hasty, KennethGHasty.com. Take care. Bye.